Hello again. I wanted to show some more about the gas discharge tube experiment that I'm working on. In particular, in investigating a little further, if you look at the cathode end, the polyethylene tube that connects the large glass tube, I'll get a close-up, I'll try to get a close-up here, to a needle valve. Now the needle valve, in order to investigate what's going on with this arrangement, I've connected the brass needle valve to ground. This wire right there is a ground connected to earth ground, and there's a meter there. And if you look at that meter, it measures slightly 1 or 2 milliamps. In particular, if you look at the polyethylene tube, it's showing definitely plasma and striations. So it means that that valve is at a high potential. Maybe not a high potential right now because it's grounded. However, if it were not grounded through this wire, which connects down here to the earth ground, through that 3-wire connection, lead cord, it could be grounded if you touched it, if that were not wired to the ground, and you would become a ground if the voltage is high enough, which apparently it is, because the whole thing is being driven by a 4,000 volts AC, and that's adjusted to a DC voltage. So notice the striations. This demonstrates that there's definitely a current going out to that valve. So my whole setup is not very safe, and I hope that this doesn't warn anybody interested in putting together a similar system. That may not be such a good idea, because the whole thing, not only the evacuated glass tube, which I intended to evacuate and show left plasma, but also all the connecting tubes. And it just happens that the anode end is the end where I have the pump. Otherwise, that would be apparently showing a similar behavior, and meaning that if the pump were not grounded, you could potentially get a shock from that end. So this is all I wanted to show at the moment. Just be careful if you're setting up a system like this to understand what is going on. Luckily, I didn't get a shock because I observed a plasma before I ever touched it. Anyway, thanks for watching.